Hi, my name is Lydia Fanango, and my speech is about the effect of social media on interpersonal communication. And then here are my two parents. Okay. Have you ever wondered how much time you spend on your phone? Well, according to Harmony Healthcare, recent studies have found that Americans, we spend around 5 hours and 16 minutes on our phones. Let that sink in. 5 hours and 16 minutes. That is a crazy amount of time. Imagine what you could do in 5 hours. Some of you could run a marathon or try out a new hobby. You could even clean a whole house or maybe even volunteer somewhere. I am saying that spending 5 hours on your phone will affect your mental and communication skills negatively. Today, I want to discuss, despite its advantages, excessive social media use and how it can negatively affect our face to face communication with our communications, relationships, and mental health. I have researched the subject using credible articles and informations. I have seen the real issues in life pertaining to social media and its overuse on people's lives. I will first discuss the effect of social media on communication. Secondly, I will talk about how social media affects our relationships. And lastly, I will talk about social media's impact on mental health. We all know that social media can be a useful tool, but what happens when we use it too much? Social media has a huge influence on the way we communicate with others. California Learning Resources Network says social media platforms can serve as the vectors for the rapid dissemination of misinformation, including rumors, falsehoods, and propaganda, which leads people to question other people's information because of lack of credibility with social media. Despite the issues with social media, there is a positive. Online communication can be great to keep people in contact with their family, friends, or long-distance relationships. But social media ruins the extent and quality of interpersonal interactions and negatively impacts face-to-face quality when used too much. When talking to someone in person, it can give you information about facial expressions, body language, and tone of voice. These nonverbal communicators are a huge part of the way we convey a message from someone. Relying on social media for communication lacks these nonverbal cues and leads to misinterpretation among people. When looking at how social media can impact our communication skills, it has the same effect on our relationships. Social media is a huge platform and causes issues with superficial relationships which promote weak connections and lack real-life connections. On social media, we see people comparing one another, we see cyberbullying, and FOMO, which is the fear of missing out. Let's say you are a 17-year-old that is getting a constant notification on your phone because your friend posted a photo saying she bought the new Stanley water bottle. And all your friends around you are saying we should go get one and you can't. The constant updates of social media create FOMO. It can leave people feeling anxious about their own lives, which leads to high levels of anxiety. Not only does it affect people's anxiety and fear of missing out, but it also creates a platform to compare and be jealous of others. We've all been a victim of this, whether that is seeing your friend going on multiple trips and cruises and being jealous, or comparing your house to somebody else's. When we compare ourselves to others because they have something better or nicer, it ruins our self-esteem and causes feeling of jealousy. Our minds think you can't get what that person has, even though that person could be experiencing issues, but they're just hidden. Comparing ourselves to others and having low self-esteem can create an issue with social media and our mental health. Excessive usage of social media can cause people to behave differently. Khan Academy states, when we use social media repeatedly, it begins to train us. Our thoughts, feelings, and motivations are shaped by powerful technology designed to keep us engaged. Social media attacks us. It really does. We get so caught up with social media because it is used to keep us engaged, sometimes leaving us upset, mad, and sad. Social media can also create a feeling of depression and negative feedback. According to PubMed Central, social media contributes to depression and anxiety among youth. Several factors appear to be relevant, including activities done through social media such as bullying, false appearances, or through content embedded from watching things on social media which may be unhelpful. As more and more people get caught up in social media, it causes us to face things which don't help our mental health. But here's the good thing. You can balance your social media use. When social media is balanced, it can create a positive social environment. Just remember not to overuse it. For some people, this may look like putting your phone away at the dinner table or at school, using time limits on your phone, and not using your phone before bed. You may be able to either get rid of social media or take breaks from it. Every path will be different for everyone. You just have to find your balance. You now know how social media affects our communication, our relationships, and our mental health. Even though social media has its advantages, excessive social media use can negatively affect our face-to-face communication. It is very, very important to understand the effects of social media so you can avoid these issues. Because if you don't, it can slowly affect the way you interact with others and your mental health. Thank you.